Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners of the Tinley Park Park District and as the chair of our Remediate 280 committee, we welcome you here today at the site formerly known as the Tinley Park Mental Health Center and the newly acquired property for the Park District. It is truly a historic day for our community as these 280 acres has sat vacant for over a decade. With this property, the Park District has the amazing opportunity to expand and enhance the lives of people of any age from all over the south suburbs. Park districts are truly the heartbeat of the community as they provide space to be active, but also access to comfortable areas to rest, observe, and reflect. Community parks and programs help encourage a healthy lifestyle and community wellness, as well as encourage activities and people of all ages. They help promote social skills and inclusion, provide amenities for people to gather and enjoy, and encourage environmental awareness while conserving green space and wildlife areas. We look forward to engaging with our community members and other stakeholders in the future as we work to redevelop the property to ensure we continue to be the first choice of residents in their pursuit of recreational opportunities. As you can see here today, the first priority is the environmental cleanup of the site. This has been an eyesore for our community and a health hazard for the last decade. Our Remediate 280 committee is intently focused on this process and includes members from all over our community who are committed to reinvigorating life into this area and ensure proper cleanup is done for the safety of all of our residents, first responders, and visitors. Thank you to all of our committee members for their time and dedication to this process. We would also like to thank our Park District staff. This has been a collaborative effort, and we appreciate your dedication and time to ensure all patrons of our Park District and facilities #experience the fun. We would also like to take a moment to thank all of our experts in our partnerships, including Renee Cipriano, Elizabeth Harvey, Mike Maloney, Bert Odelson, and Maura Posley for their guidance and expertise as we journey through this process. Which, with each of your knowledge, we will be able to build the ultimate team to turn our dreams into a reality. To all of our local legislators, thank you. This is a prime example of what collaboration and working together can accomplish. Thank you for your dedication to the Tinley Park District to ensure that we have all of our resources in place to accomplish our goals. The $15 million grant for remediation, as well as the sale price of only $1, shows how invested you are to make this happen for our community. We look forward to our continued partnership in all things Tinley Parks. To the residents of Tinley Park, we are here for you. You are the reason why we do what we do every day, and we are committed to properly remediating this site and engaging with you to redevelop in the future. Take a look around. The progress made over the last several months, including the cutting of the overgrown trees, the removal of the underground storage tanks, which will take place later this week, and the demolition of the buildings to take place in the next couple of months, has been incredible. We are so excited for what the future holds for Tinley Park Park District and all of our surrounding surrounding communities. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to introduce Senator Michael Hastings to say a few words.
Well, good morning. It's a great day to be here in Tinley Park. From filling sandbags in the 1990s when this town flooded to playing on one of the best high school football teams that Andrew High School ever had, Tinley Park has made me into the person I am today. I want to say thank you to my colleagues that are here today who also care deeply about Tinley Park. Representative Robert Rita, Bob is a dear friend of mine. We speak almost on a daily, if not weekly basis. Bob truly cares about Tinley Park, and without him, the legislation to transfer this piece of property would not be possible. I want to say thanks to our Tinley Park board members that are here today. We have Lisa O'Donovan, Ashley Rubino, Don Kuba, we have Bernie O'Boyle and Marie Ryan. I want to say thank you very much. It's a volunteer job that they have They're selfless servants, and I'm forever grateful for their service. I also want to say thank you to Governor J.B. Pritzker and his administration. They've worked with me, they've worked with Representative Rita and the rest of the Illinois General Assembly to bring this project to fruition today. The Tinley Park Park District, their team, are the only adults in the room when it comes to government in the village of Tinley Park. They have a vision for this property that includes our families, our children, and our community. Their vision doesn't include casinos or horse race tracks, that I can assure you. Moreover, they have assembled one of the greatest professional teams that I think that could remediate this property, from Renee Cipriano, who is the former head of the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency, to Mike Maloney, the former president of the Pipe Fitters Union right here in the south suburbs. Those two people have the experience and the qualifications necessary to lead this project, not only to remediate, but to demolish and to redevelop this property. By the end of next week, we will have completed the first phase of the remediation by removing the underground storage tanks. Then we will begin a phased approach to safely remediate the buildings and the land, ending with the demolition of those buildings and rebuilding it from the ground up. This will be a demanding project, but I know that the leadership of the Tinley Park Park District is up for the challenge. I look forward to your future successes, and I stand ready to work alongside you to accomplish the mission. Thank you very much, and next I would like to introduce Representative Robert Bob Rita.
Thank you, Senator Hastings. You know, what a great day it is here today. The sun's shining at Tinley Park. Today, it's days like this that make me proud to represent not only Tinley Park, but the entire Southland region. You know, we're here today to officially take over from the state, transferring this property to the Tinley Park Park District. Mike summed it up, Senator Hastings has summed it up pretty well. The real leadership at the Tinley Park Park District is why we're here today. It's just a few months ago when their vision finally was presented to us. A vision that they were working on a long time with the redevelopment of some of this property, that we were able to put the necessary people together, all working for that common goal, to get this property transferred from the state to the local government, to Tinley Park, and to remediate this. As Senator Hastings said, some of the remediation has started. You're going to see on your tour that we, from day one, from taking this property, that the construction and the remediation has started. You know, it's just proud when you look at what we have accomplished in such a in a short time, that something for so long has been stagnant. And you know, it's the leadership of the Park District Commissioners, their employees, Lisa O'Donovan, Commissioner Lisa O'Donovan, Commissioner Bertie O'Boyle, Commissioner Don Kuba, Commissioner Ashley Rubino. Did I get them all? And Marie Ryan, Commissioner Marie Ryan. So I'm just happy to be part of this and representing this area and representing what this represents is not just for Tinley Park, but the entire Southland. So thank you. I went out of tune here. You know, let me just note one other thing. The property was sold for $1, and the $15 million come from the state for the cleanup, not costing the taxpayers of Tinley Park the money to purchase, saving millions of dollars on this cleanup. Next, we're going to have additional board members comment. I'm going to bring up Ashley Rubino from the Tinley Park Park District Board.
I just want to say that I am so personally proud to stand here with my board members. The leadership that I feel that we brought to this project, it's just amazing. So I want to personally thank all of the board members that are standing here today. This is going to be a great project. I am so excited to be a part of this, and I look forward to just seeing what we can put on this property, and that all the families in Tinley Park, I know my family and all of the residents of Tinley, we are just so excited for this. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for coming. My name is Bernie O'Boyle. I'm a commissioner, and I just would like to say I'm over 3 decades resident in Tinley Park, and this has been an eyesore. This is a great honor to be part of something like this, and Tinley Park District is ready for it. We got a great team, and if you have any doubts, just look at the weather for February 26th. The universe is aligned with this Park District program. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Don Cuba, one of the commissioners. I want to thank everybody for coming. Special thanks, Mr. Hastings, Mr. Rita, for all the wonderful work they've done to help us. My children's practiced here in sports for the last over 30 years, of my life here in Tinley. We've been around here, and it's great to finally see this place cleaned up. I want to thank everybody involved. Thank you.
Well, we couldn't have a more beautiful day, and God is definitely smiling down on us today, and I couldn't be more excited to see this final step happen. I thank all of my fellow commissioners and our wonderful board members and our Senator Hastings, our Robert Rita, and everybody that made this come to pass today. It's the final step, and here we are, and it's going to be very exciting to see how it affects everybody, and not just our town, the Southland region. So thank you for being here, and I am just happy to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to offer an update about where we are with the environmental cleanup. So as you can see, currently we have already gone forward with removing a lot of the brush and the trees that are around for better access as well as security reasons. As Senator Hastings had mentioned, the removal of the underground storage tanks will be happening later this week. We are excited to move forward with that process. We are currently working with all of our partnerships to create what we are calling the Big Bid. What will be included in the Big Bid includes removal of all of the hazardous materials, including the asbestos and the mold that is contained within these buildings, as well as the demolition of the buildings. We are also working with a third party in order to bring in our air quality control. So while any type of removal and demolition is happening, we will also be monitoring the air quality to ensure that we are not releasing any toxins into any neighboring communities. We've also been working very closely with Tetra Tech to make sure that we are following all the guidelines as well as the IEPA so that we can ensure that everything that we do is aligning with the IEPA regulations as we move forward. We want to ensure that everything is done to their standards before we can go ahead and move forward with development of the property. And as mentioned, we are looking forward to partnering with our community to make sure that we have input from everybody to see what best is going to fit forward for Tinley Park moving forward. So we appreciate your time this afternoon, or this morning I should say, and if there are any questions, we'd be happy to answer them now. So right now, we actually don't have an exact timeline. Everything's going to come down to that big bid. So once we get the big bid completed and we have our contractors in place, then we will have a better timeline as to when that will be completed. There is close to almost over 45 buildings on the property. Right now, we are looking to demolish everything. Yes, so we are going to remediate all 280 acres. Many of the buildings are in a condition that would not be beneficial to restore. Therefore, we are just going to remediate all 280 acres.
So Mike, the question was, has the Tinley Park District received the grant money from the state of Illinois? And there's been a lot of consternation and a lot of misleading statements by members in our community as to where the money went. One of our local elected officials, I don't know if I want to call him a leader, Mike, but I'll just say that he said that the money was stolen and diverted to another town. That can't be more false. The state of Illinois delivered a check to the Tinley Park District in the first installment of the amount of $5.1 million That's sitting in a bank account right now. And as we go on through the project, phases 2, phase 3, phase 4, you'll start seeing the remainder of that money for remediation. It's our intent, whether it's the state and the park district, Mike, that this project comes in under budget. And the project, when it does come in under budget, will help free up that money to help redevelop the rest of the property. Thank you.